conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Florida State's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the Seminoles came in a very motivated team. They were hammered by Miami by 3 touchdowns a year ago in this rivalry game. Part of a dismal season overall. So they are hungry to show they're a much better outfit against their rivals today.
Yeah, absolutely. They really want to put that entire season behind them, and no better example of having an opportunity than in a rivalry game against Miami. Big opportunity to have a springboard win for the Noles.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Bruce at the sideline steps out after a short game. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on college game day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's back. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. That's reeled in. It's White. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The sure hands. It's Joseph. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed down the middle. It's Fletcher. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down. Comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. He finds some space. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He shreds the tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. The back's got it on a counter.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles, as they put 6 more on the board.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score Florida State 7, Miami 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Good pass to the flat to a receiver.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To throw. It's Beck. Running back has it on a screen now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's 2nd down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. And it's caught across the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the 1st tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. But the offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To the air. It's back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped him. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup here.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of The offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. He lets it rip. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Noles will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Joseph. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Now, here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Smithers going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Seminoles will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion sets up a second down play. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Beck. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. It's us the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march Moves on. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Noles keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down, but there was a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14.
That makes the score Miami 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And now they run the draw play. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Handoff to the back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Caught over the middle, it's Fletcher. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. To throw, it's Castellanos. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
The Noles will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. grinding away on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. To throw. It's back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
The Canes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.